Did your kids ever open up the door with great determination and ended up with a hole in the wall? Well, today in this episode, I'm going to show you an easy way to fix it. So here we go. This is a common problem that happens at least once to every homeowner. I'm going to show you guys how to accomplish this using the tools you have at home. First step, guys, is to take your tape measure and measure the diameter of the drywall piece we'll be putting on the wall. Usually I recommend 4 inches of unaffected wall on each side. So in this case, we're looking here at 9 inches by 9 inches. So this will be pretty cool. Let me show you guys how to cut some drywall. All right, guys, so now that we have our drywall piece on the ground, you'll need some sort of straight edge, like this one here. Could be a piece of wood, as long as it's straight. So we'll put it right on here, we'll set it, and we need to measure 9 inches from this side. So 9 inches here, you mark it up, get your straight edge on here, put a straight line, and then we'll do the same on this side. 9 inches, straight edge, put it up, mark it up, and there you go. We'll be using this part here. All right, guys, and now to cut it up, you need just a utility knife. It could be any knife. You get that straight edge, put it on your line. Just cut it like this without putting too much pressure. What we're doing is just creating a small cut, and check this, how cool it is. Just go here, give it a little tap, and there you go. So you flip it over, cut it here, and then you got your first piece. For the second one, we do the same. Put the straight edge here on your line, put a cut through it on the side, and look at that. One small hit, and it's done. So you just cut here, and we got our piece. So now that we have our cut piece of drywall, I marked it already on the wall, but let me show you how it's done. So you take your piece, take the marker, put it on the wall, and then you want to make sure it's as square as possible, and then you mark around it, like that. And then once that's done, you know exactly where to cut. For the purposes of this video, I'll use the drywall saw. Before we get to cutting, guys, make sure there's no wires in this area. Safety first. Guys, so this is a classic scenario. So we have wood studs here. They're usually 16 inches apart behind the wall. And in this case, on the left side, we don't have any wood to support that new drywall piece we just cut. So you'll need a scrap wood, piece of wood like this, about 3 inches wide. And what you want to do is you put it inside like this, and then we'll screw it in here. So we'll be able to put that drywall piece so that it's well supported. So let me show you guys how this is done. So we'll start by putting a few drywall screws in the wall. Make sure that when you put the screws, you don't go all the way in, to make sure your piece of wood can go behind. Make sure that when you screw, you don't go all the way through the wall, guys, or else this is going to create more work for you guys in the long run. So you kind of just countersink a little bit there. And just like that, you can now put your piece in the wall. There you go. So now I'm going to secure this quickly, and I'm going to show you guys the next step. So that's it for part 1, guys. Now you know how to repair a hole in drywall. But if you're interested in finishing your wall like this, so that you can paint it, check out part 2 video down here. And again, guys, thanks for watching. If you do appreciate this video, click on the like button. It's going to help us out, and subscribe. So until next time.